When cops attack their partners. Let's get into this shit.
These were moments when police officers attacked their partner, starting with the police.
Oh, yo, and by the way, this shit right here, like this wing, that shit hurt like a bitch. Holy fuck. Yo, like, the shading on it is not for the skinny people at all, bro.
Sergeant who beat up his police chief. This entire confrontation began on November 9th, 2023, when Bradley Beach police officers stopped a car for a possible DUI. Unexpectedly, their department chief, Leonard Guida, arrived at the traffic stop intoxicated.
Why do you get a jacket on that stops it to be worn? What's on the back?
What do you mean?
Look, gonna tell me what's on the back.
We washed off.
Yeah, then get rid of it.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
Sergeant forgot.
The fuck is his issue? It's just a fucking jacket. You know, obviously he's a cop because he probably just has it unzipped. And you could still see his badge, his body cam, and everything because we could still see this footage. And I'm pretty sure the vest isn't over the jacket. This dude is tweaking.
Okay, Chief. Let me work this TWI, okay?
The department's chief
Really
pulled
took it
aside
off,
the sergeant
too.
in charge of the traffic stop due to an issue with a peeled-off jacket imprint. However, as the sergeant complied and resumed his DUI investigation, the chief decided he wasn't finished scolding the sergeant yet, leading to a very heated encounter.
Chief, I'm working. I don't have time to argue about a jacket, okay? Don't you touch me. Don't you
Oh. Oh.
touch me. You have a problem? Fuck. You grabbed me. What? Now get out of here.
That's his boss. That's his boss. See, like, I could see you doing this to your boss at work, like a regular job, but then the cops would be called. What happens when a cop does it to his boss?
Before you get a problem.
He pushed him too.
No, you're gonna go in. Drunk again.
Aw, he's fucking drunk. So the cop already knew. He was like, yeah, fuck this shit, bro. I'm not about to deal with you. You drunk right now, bro. Let me do my job like I'm supposed to. You're the drunk. You're the one that's fucked up.
The officer's comments about the chief being drunk again revealed that this wasn't the first time the chief
It wasn't
had
the
told a
first time,
ridiculous
bro.
story like this. You might expect the chief to sulk and leave with his tail between his legs, but that assumption would be mistaken as he proceeded.
How do y'all let people like this still be in charge? And especially at the top of the top. This guy's a mess. This isn't the first time. It probably isn't the second time. It's probably the third or fourth time. Let's keep it a buck. That's why this cop is really that just tired of his shit. You see how he pushed him and shrugged him and threw him on the car? And then this nigga ain't even fight back because he's just drunk and he knows like he's in the wrong.
Proceeded to do something even worse.
Get out of here. No. Chief, get out of here or you're gonna get locked up.
This is actually like ironic, bro. He's telling his own police boss, yo, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna lock you up.
Chief, you're gonna get locked up. You grabbed me. I asked you 3 times to leave me alone. You're obstructing my DWI.
Billy, come over here.
Let him go.
That's the first thing. Billy,
I'm trying to get away from everybody.
Shut up, because you're in trouble now. Stop,
I'm not
please,
in
stop.
trouble.
Stop,
I'm not in
stop,
trouble.
stop.
You're gonna be in trouble.
Stop, Billy.
You're gonna be the one in trouble, bro. You pulled up over here, got mad at him because he had a jacket on that you didn't like because of the letters we're washing back, like we're washing off in the back, right? Okay, he took it off. You was still on dick. He got tired of your shit because he knows this isn't the first time that this has happened. You pulled up multiple times, drunk as fuck, to one of the things. You feel me? So it's like he got tired of your shit. He threw you on the car. He fucking pushed you. And now he about to say you getting locked up, bro.
Billy.
Chief, I'm working at DWI.
I'm listening to you.
Okay.
Shut up.
No.
You're in trouble because this is the first thing. First of all, I was about to say to you, you stupid. I was about to say to
You stupid.
what do you need OEM Ford.
You're
That's
embarrassing me in front of the men
no,
about the jacket.
no. That's neither here nor there.
Okay.
That's neither here nor there. Now we got a real fucking problem, Billy.
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
Billy, you're not doing anything when I'm on the scene, okay? You should know better than this, my friend.
No.
Listen to me.
Grab me.
yo, why does he feel so fucking entitled?
Grab me. It's on video.
Billy,
It's on video. I'm not
Billy.
going to argue with it. I have a crash to work.
Billy,
I have a job to
Billy,
do.
you're
okay?
relieved. Billy, you're relieved.
No, Chief.
Fuck you mean I'm relieved?
Please, Billy, don't. You're suspended, Billy.
I'm
You're
suspended?
Yes.
Okay. Then
You can't. I don't think you could make those decisions under the influence, sir. I don't think you could do that.
I'm suspended. I'm going home.
Billy, come here.
I'm going home. We can't talk. I'm suspended. No, I'm suspended. I'm going home.
I like this cop. Imagine his energy. He's like, oh yeah, you want to suspend me? I bet. I'm going home. Fuck you. I'm suspended. I can't even talk to you right now. I'm suspended, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm suspended. I'm going home. Let me work my crash. This is why I'm here.
Billy, you're suspended.
All right, if I'm suspended, then I'm not going to wait inside. Nothing more to say.
No, Billy, you have to make you suspended. Billy, you're suspended.
As the sergeant began to leave the scene, the police chief, clearly on a power trip, escalated his unruly behavior by intimidating other junior officers into giving false testimonies.
See what happened there? Yes, Chief. What happened?
There's some type of exchange between you and Sergeant Major.
We're gonna talk about that later. Everybody's got that. Billy's suspended.
Unfortunately for the chief, his powers failed him as he was placed on administrative leave pending investigations into his actions that day by the
Dickhead.
Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office. The sergeant resumed work the following day. In the next case, the aggressive police
So you're telling me he got suspended for 1 day? They probably gave him a slap on the wrist and said, yo, this is your last chance, bro. That's fucking crazy. Why do y'all give niggas like this so many opportunities, bro?
sergeant nearly choked his junior colleague to death. On November 19th, 2021, while making an arrest on a resisting suspect, Sunrise Police Sergeant Christopher Pulleys did something completely unbelievable as the suspect continued to defy orders.
Watch your head getting into the car. Ah, miss, can you stop pulling the cuffs?
Just get in the car and you'll be fine.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Put in the cuffs. Hold my wrist. Once you get in the car, she'll let go. So watch your head.
So just get in the car. All right, just get in the car.
Can y'all just tell her to stop?
Okay, get in the car. Then.
Get in the car.
Just get in the car.
All right, I'm getting in. Get your feet in. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Why?
You play games? You play with the wrong mother. You gotta do, man. You gonna mace me, mace me. Look at me, mother. You wanna play games? You ever get disrespectful with my
Why is this cop so fucking entitled?
soul from your body?
What?
With my officers, I don't know.
I will remove your fucking soul from your fucking body. That sounds like some shit Thanos would say, bro.
Soul from your body. Do what you gotta do.
Yo, this nigga's wildin'.
Just let it be.
Bro wants to kill somebody, bro. Bro wants to fucking kill somebody, bro.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Even this
Why?
officer's colleagues weren't exempted from his wrath, as a junior officer who tried to intervene to
Why?
protect the suspect ended up being choked, threatened, and nearly pepper sprayed. However, the officer faced serious consequences for his actions. He was charged
why?
with battery and assault on a law enforcement officer,
I was about to say,
assault on a
bro.
civilian, and tampering with evidence by deleting texts threatening officers who witnessed the incident to remain silent.
I was
The
about to say, bro, if you ain't get charged for that shit, that's some
fellow
fucked shit,
colleague,
bro.
But treated an army lieutenant who had just returned from serving his country in the most despicable manner.
I can't believe being treated like this. And I'm lay down, you're gonna get paid.
While returning from deployment, U.S. National Guard B. Lieutenant Karen Nazario was pulled over by Officer Daniel Crocker of the Windsor Police Department in Virginia for a potential license plate violation. Instead of stopping on the dark roads, Lieutenant Nazario drove to a gas station to pull over, a decision that angered the officers and led to a highly tense and ultimately disastrous encounter.
Put your hands out the window and turn the vehicle off. Put your hands out the window. He's not complying, Judge.
Come around your side.
Let me see your hands. How many occupants are in the vehicle?
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
Open the door slowly and step out. Open the door.
I'm not getting out the vehicle. What's going on?
Get out the car.
Keep your hands outside the window.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
Get out of the car.
Why are they so entitled, bro? All he did was just go to a gas station and pull over.
His car was understandable, considering the officer's aggressive demeanor and the fact that they had their weapons drawn and pointed at him.
Get out of the car now.
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated?
Yo, what? Guess what? I'm a veteran too. I'm gonna obey. Get out of the car.
What's going on?
Work with us and we'll talk to you. Get out the car.
You received an order. Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you should be. Get out.
Yeah, you should be.
What did I do?
Get out now.
I have not committed any crimes.
You're being stopped on traffic violation.
Yeah, you should be.
At this point right now, you're under arrest.
This cop has a fucking power trip right now.
You're being detained for obstruction of justice.
The officers escalated the incident further when they aimed their firearms directly at the lieutenant's
Yo, he's
face
wildin',
and tried
bro.
to forcibly enter his vehicle.
He has
It didn't end there.
hands
The
right at
situation
your
escalated
fucking
even
eyes,
further
bro,
when the
and
other
you're
cop,
telling me why the
Officer
fuck
Gutierrez,
you aiming a
decided
gun
to
at his fucking
physically
face?
engage with the lieutenant.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me, please. Get your hands off me.
You know what? Back up there.
He's trying to get him out the car without opening the door. I don't get it.
Sir,
Get out of the car
Don't do
now.
that.
Is that Mace?
Don't do. I'm trying to talk to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to talk.
Get out.
Just get out of my
Relax.
car.
Can you please relax? I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me? I didn't do anything. Whoa, hold on. What's going on? Hold on.
Yo, he's wildin'. This cop needs to be fired, bro.
Get out of the car now.
He thinks he has too much authority.
Sir, just get out the car.
I'm trying to breathe.
Get out of the car and get on the ground now. You're gonna get it again. Take off your seatbelt and get out of the car.
Look, I'm just gonna please.
You're gonna do what you're told. Get out of the car.
The lieutenant was treated.
This a lawsuit right here, bro.
This was just the beginning of their mistreatment. as
Dead
these
ass?
Unruly officers had more tricks up their sleeves.
This a lawsuit right here, bro.
Get sprayed again. Get on the ground.
Please talk to me about what's
Get on
going
the ground. Get on the ground now.
Yo, what the fuck?
Why am I being treated like this?
Because
Why?
you're not cooperating. Get on the ground.
How is he not cooperating? Y'all ain't even like go to the car and ask for none of his information. Y'all just guns drawn went up to him.
Lay down. You're gonna get tased.
Put your hands behind your back.
I agree. All you had to do was listen.
The officer's voice was shaky, and he appeared to be in tears from the treatment he was enduring. The officers then proceeded to have a conversation with him, an action they should have taken initially.
Exactly.
Open up the window for my dog. I hear him choking. Can you open up the window, please?
Yes. Yes, we will. Why is this a simple traffic stop?
Dark over there. Those areas are dark. I did not feel comfortable.
All right, sir. Hold on. You felt more comfortable here, okay? Coming here was not the problem. The problem is when you refuse to get out of the car. When we got here and you stepped out of the car, I can promise you this would have been over by now. Lieutenant, what happened? Why wouldn't you comply?
I looked out the mirror and I saw guns drawn. I put my hands out.
And we told you, we identified ourselves, we told you to step out of the vehicle, and all you had to do was comply. And we'd have been done by now, okay?
The officers proceeded to search the lieutenant's truck, only to find it was squeaky clean. Realizing they had made a mistake, the officers immediately went into damage control mode.
How's your eyes doing, Lieutenant?
Bro, you hear this nigga, bro? How your eyes doing, Lieutenant? Fucking 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, you was just saying, get on the fucking ground. Get on the fucking ground. You maced him. You had your gun pointed at his fucking head. I hope you get a lawsuit, and I hope you lost your job, bro. Respectfully. I hope you get a lawsuit. I hope you get a lawsuit put on you.
Good distance for your safe to drive, okay? Go do your deployment. Go continue serving my country, which I respect.
So you... This cop just knows he's about to get in trouble, bro. You thought he had something dirty in the car. He didn't. You maced him, pointed a gun at his head. You're cooked, bro. You're done. You're just trying to like the narrator said, you're doing damage control right now. You're trying to fix your wrongs. I think it's too late for that, bro.
respect, and I thank you for it.
Dika serving my country. You could have had that conversation before pulling out your gun. You ain't even have to pull out your gun. He pulled over. Like, I understand if it was a high-speed chase and all of a sudden he came to a stop. Now, I'm pretty sure he drove normally to the gas station. And both of y'all had y'all guns drawn. And specifically this dude. The other dude, I ain't gonna lie, he was low-key. He was just following orders from this cop.
Okay? Or we can push the issue, write you tickets for no license plate displayed, and for obstructive justice. I don't even need to go that route, because that route makes the Army get involved, and I know how they are. But if you plan on making a career, or even 6 years or whatever, it's up to you. I don't care. There's no need getting this on your record.
I do have a good rapport with my command, so I wouldn't feel right not talking to them about it. So
that's entirely on you. I'll put it this way then for you. They're gonna hear from you.
The officer's tactics.
He got scared. He said, bro, I have a good relationship with my people, so they gonna hear from this shit. The cop was hoping that the lieutenant would shrug this off like, oh shit, I really don't want this shit on my record. Nah, lieutenant said, I don't give a fuck. I'm cool with them. I'm gonna make this shit known.
Failed as the lieutenant filed a lawsuit immediately after the incident.
Yup.
He was initially awarded $3,650 in damages, but
Bro.
subsequently filed an appeal in court. In the next case,
Bro, 4 bands. 4 bands. I'm gonna have to probably pay half of that shit to the fucking public defender or the lawyer. Come on. 4 bands? Yeah, I saw that he put $1 million lawsuit. You need to get that one.
both the sheriff and the sergeant threatened to arrest each other.
You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you. Yeah, I'll arrest you right now. Do it, buddy. And we're gonna do it.
I never thought I'd see the day 2 cops from different ranks threatening to arrest each other. I'll arrest you. No, I'll arrest you. The fuck?
Sergeant threatened to arrest each other.
You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you.
Oh man, he's tight. Look, he's shaking. You get on my private stop again, and I'll arrest you.
Sergeant threatened to arrest
I'll
each
arrest
other.
You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you. Yeah, I'll arrest you right now. Do it, buddy.
Do it, buddy. Do it.
On June
Do it.
2022, Sergeant James of the
What the
Hiawassee Police
fuck?
Department conducted a traffic stop on a
Do
vehicle
it.
after observing it driving recklessly in Hiawassee, Georgia.
Good evening. Doing well in yourself? I'm doing all right. What's your hurry? You're very recklessly from the city all the way here, man. In and out of traffic, not using turn signal. Man, I watched you. It took me this long to catch up to you. I'm sorry. You were 70 plus. I didn't think I was that bad. I checked you at 65. I'm sorry. What's your hurry? I gotta get my medication. You gonna try to kill people over medication? No, well, it helps with my anxiety. If that car in front of you would have slammed on brakes, you would have caused a wreck right here. Hang tight.
Then Sergeant James handed a traffic citation to the driver, and that's when a Towns County sheriff walked up and began asking the driver his
Where the
own
fuck he come
questions.
from?
What happened next was quite amusing to watch.
All right, watch coming through town like that, man. Oh, yeah, traffic's heavy, okay? All right, be careful. Sir, got a question. Yes, what for? Come on. Inside the city or out here? Just right here. Okay. Go pull the video at Valero. Listen, you get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you. Yeah, I'll arrest you right now. Do it, buddy. And we're gonna do it. Charges. Do it.
Okay. Alright, I get it. They're arguing about getting arrested, but why is his tailgate open? He was just driving 70 miles an hour with his tailgate open, and he ain't noticed?
Do it, Go for it. There's cameras at Valero, and there's cameras at Napa that see you pulled out. Shut your mouth. You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your boy. Talk to you, boy. You a boy. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Everybody, thank you. Thank you.
Damn, this guy's, I ain't gonna lie. This guy's a fucking W mans, bro, cause he could have crashed out. That guy was, I don't know where the fuck he came from. Literally, I don't know where the fuck he came from. He was already done with the traffic stop. He gave him his citation. Done. Where the fuck this sheriff come from? Bitch, this is over already.
The Shiawassee Police and Sheriff's Departments have been at odds over jurisdiction recently.
Oh.
The Georgia Bureau of Investigation is involved, along with the Towns County District Attorney's
So they
Office.
beefing right
However,
now.
it's not yet clear if those agencies have launched any formal investigation. The next case was Fight for Dominance, as officers from the tribal police clashed with jail officials over custody of a suspect.
Are you somebody with little...
On December 18, 2023, officers from the Lighthouse Police Department, a tribal law enforcement unit, stormed the Okmulgee County Jail to serve an arrest warrant to a non-native man they had arrested a few days earlier, but they were met with utmost resistance.
I'm not taking it moving. You guys are taking them.
I'm not taking it.
County Central, do not roll my pre-booking to Sally Court door.
Well, we can stay here all day.
That's what we're going to do until you take them out of my building.
I'm not taking it.
Sir, I'm not taking it.
You're the one committing crime, not
No,
us.
I'm not, sir. I have not accepted them in my facility yet.
While tribal law enforcement officers are responsible for dealing with tribal members who break the law, the suspect they were attempting to apprehend in this instance posed a challenge as he was non-native, falling outside their jurisdiction. Instead, jurisdiction belonged to the sheriff's office. Nevertheless, the tribal officers persisted in pursuing their action.
He's not in my custody. Open this.
What is going on?
As the tribal officers persisted in their attempt to gain entry, jail staff intervened, and the situation quickly escalated into a messy confrontation.
Are you somebody with little... You're gonna put your hands on him? No. Don't put your hands on the captain.
No, come on. Sir.
Nope.
Out of my building, gentlemen.
You're gonna go with us, I promise. See, you keep putting his hands off of him. That's all my deal. You put your hands on me first.
Actually, that's a few else. Not law enforcement.
This is going too.
They're refusing to take it.
Yeah, we don't recognize the RDA commission. Okay, it's the state of Oklahoma.
That's not an option.
It is a director saying the law. The director of fleet?
The tribal officers eventually had to back down and leave the prison premises, but later, an arrest warrant was issued for the prison staff on charges of assaulting a law enforcement officer. The next case was all about ego, and the situation
He looked like the
spiraled
Undertaker.
out of control.
You're not gonna talk about chief like that, sir. That's not gonna happen. You can get the out of my face. I don't give a
On January 30th, 2020,
This cop tried to stand for his chief, and then this dude was like, yo, who the fuck are you, bro? Get the fuck out of my face, gang.
24, a Lexington police officer spotted a vehicle exceeding the speed limit. He quickly initiated a traffic stop and pulled the driver over. However, as he approached the driver, he was surprised by who he was dealing with.
Hello. Are you sure? I'm going to SWAT call. Okay, sir. This could you do an 85 and a 55? I was going. Going where? Call out. Where we going? The SWAT call out right over here. I didn't know we had one. We have an armed guy barricaded in the house. Just be a police officer and. Where at? Right down here on. Here in Lexington? Yeah. We have an armed person we don't know about. All right, I'll call our chief and let him know.
The person caught speeding was Cleveland County Sheriff Chris.
Are you a Roblox fanatic? Microsoft Rewards has a brand new way for you to earn digital gift cards.
Amison, who
Wait, so a sheriff was speeding without any lights on? That's his fault.
was hurrying to a SWAT call. Surprisingly, the Lexington Police Department was unaware of the situation, prompting the officer to call his chief to inquire about it. Just 4 minutes later, the officer arrived at the standoff, accompanied by Lexington Police Chief Ronnie Johnson. Chief Johnson was visibly upset about being kept in the dark regarding the situation, and soon expressed his frustration.
Oh man, he's tight.
Where's Captain Tom? Captain Hawk. Yeah. Where's Command? Excuse me, sir.
We realize that I'd like to know what's going on in my own damn city. We would have notified you, sir. We would have? Yeah. Well, hold on. I've been at the city. I've been down there at the PD. Okay. Let's go this way.
Yeah. Bro said, let's not instigate. Let's get the fuck out. I ain't trying to lose my job. And if they fight, we return. But let's get the fuck out.
They refused to respond because of the call. Okay, I don't know who the said that. First of all, sir, I know the chief is not going to talk to you like that. I'm just telling you I don't appreciate all of this going on and nobody notified me a damn thing about it.
With tensions already high due to the standoff, the Cleveland County deputies started to walk away, but the Lexington police officer wearing the body camera was not finished.
Okay. I'm sorry, what's your name? Sir, I am too. You're not going to talk about Chief like that, sir. That's not going to happen.
You can get the out of my face. I don't give a who you are. Okay? This is my county, too.
Back up, man. Back up. No, you don't.
What the fuck's going on?
This is like,
According to the call,
you need to stop.
Lexington PD is not
Chill out. Back up. Everything's going to be okay. But you need to back up.
I get it that you can back up.
Negative.
This right here ain't what
We're not going to be disrespectful. Okay? Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir. You have no authority.
Here he go.
Tell me what to do, mother. You're not going to get in my sheriff's face. Just like you told me.
Get your hands off me, man. Back up, John.
Hey, pull him back. No, he's in the sheriff's face.
He's getting ready to go to jail.
Stop.
He's getting ready to go to jail.
Stop.
Back off. This is our operation or something like that. Understand?
Oh, yeah. Perfectly clear. Perfectly clear. Come on. Run that.
Chief Johnson stepped in to pull his officer back, and Sheriff Amison told them to leave. The situation did not escalate further, but it appears that both agencies have some underlying issues. If you
So they didn't sue them or anything?
Please like, subscribe, and watch this one.
Shit, I'll catch you on the next.